Okay. Well, this evening I'm off on a personal mission. Quite a sombre and sad one, but something I feel I have to do. I've got one stop on the way. There we go. Whoop. Hey. Right. This is what I want. So today is New Year's Day 2014, and Happy New Year to you all. In 2013 I wasn't really able to wish people a Happy New Year. I just couldn't. I'll explain why in the process of this video. So, next stop, Bangalow. Oh, kickstand. Yeah. So, here we are in Bangalow, and 1 year ago today I had to drive up through Bangalow to go to the Gold Coast and get a flight to Melbourne to play a game of golf with a guy I'd been playing internet golf with for years and I'd never met. He's an American guy, and his golf name was Four Left. Anyway, he was travelling all the way from Korea with his family to Melbourne, and I was travelling from here. We were going to meet up on the 2nd of January for a game of golf. So I left about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I remember seeing on the news that there'd been a double fatality at Bangalow at 2 a.m. that morning. And I thought, my God, what a terrible start to the new year for someone. So I basically got to here. I was on the highway over there, heading this way, heading that way, and I sat here for a while because the traffic was all stopped because the road was still blocked because of the accident. And I sat here for, I don't know, 20 minutes. And just about there I was. Then they let us go, and I drove up, and on the right hand side of the road was a really mashed up looking red car, and on the left hand side a silver car. And as I drove through I just felt terrible for whoever those people were. So I continued on to Melbourne, stayed with my brother-in-law, had a lovely evening there, got up the next day, went to play golf with this friend of mine. So we were having a really good game of golf, and on the 6th tee I got a phone call from a work colleague and another friend who, oh bless her, she had to give me the news that the car I had seen, the red one across the road, belonged to my best friend from work, a lovely, lovely girl called Lummy. And we lost her at 2 a.m. on the 1st of January 2013. I've always wondered how on earth it happened. I don't know how that car going that way could have head on her going that way when there was 2 lanes that way. She was over that side. The car was on an arc. It broke my heart totally, and plenty of other people's hearts. Her partner Rue, a well-known local musician, had just played that night a New Year's Eve party, and she'd been there, and he was going to follow her to her place. And the same thing happened to him. He came across the accident and was waved past, and he didn't know it was her. And what a terrible thing to find out when he did. It affected lots of people. And Rue and another friend built this beautiful memorial to Lommy Her favourite thing in the whole world was dragonflies. And this memorial's got the most beautiful dragonfly. It seems to be made of like pressed steel or something. And they made this little cage so people could hang things on it for Lommy. And she also she spent a lot of time working on the bridge climb, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And she was the climb leader for quite some time. So they put a little emblem of the Sydney Harbour Bridge here. So Lommy was an amazing person. She was a lot of fun. She was a great friend to me and my wife. But at work, she was always a lot of fun. One of those people who was always genuinely happy for you when things went well for you, and really felt for you when they didn't. She was one of those people. I don't know. You get a lot of people who talk the talk. She walked the walk. She really was just a genuinely special and wonderful person. And she used to throw this little football at me all the time at work if I was looking too busy or wasn't ready. And we'd throw it back and forward at each other, and the funny thing happened, we had a workmate there called Ange, and no matter where we threw it, it would bounce off something. Sorry, that's the intercom. It would bounce off something and hit Ange, so that would just make us laugh even more. So I'm going to put this here for you, Lummy. A year ago today, I didn't know that it was you there. Not that I could have done anything, but we've all missed you, we all loved you, we still do. And we're looking forward to just remembering you and the laughs we always have when we do. Well, I've stopped here because, well, through that smoke, is Lennox Head, which is another place Lummy used to work at the pub down there. At the university where I work and Lummy worked, they had a really nice memorial for her. For about 100 people turned up, and there was her family there. I'd really like to mention her family, her mum and dad, sisters. Really lovely people, and they went through so much, and yet they came and helped us all and supported us all and linked to us on Facebook and that sort of thing. Keep in touch. We share our memories of Lummy. And in fact, one of my colleagues was instrumental in setting up a scholarship in Lummy's name, which is great. So in her name, there are people being helped even after she's gone, and that's just a wonderful thing. So my heart goes out to her family. It was so nice to meet them, and yet so sad as well. Well, here I am at Ballina. Lummy used to live up there, looking out on the sea. She loved it here. She was always putting up pictures of it and saying how lucky she was. She used to always say every day when we leave, she'd say, "What I want to say to you now, Lummy." She'd do like this and she'd go, "Miss you already." Yeah, I will. What a good sunset.
And just in case, double T.
Chee!
Alright, that is.
Miss you already.